I got a 12 by 36 canvas. I have never had one this long before, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. Hey y'all, I'm in the art room today. This is an extremely big canvas. It is a 12 by 36, and I'm not going to show you the whole painting at one time because it's going to take a long time to do this one, but I'm going to show you in sequence what I do with this painting. I'm going to call it, before it even gets started, I'm going to call it The Family. And you'll see it as, hopefully, as I have it in my mind. I hope I can get it to canvas. We'll see. It's a challenge for me. So this is a good way to start out 2025 for me, doing something that's going to challenge me. So it's just going to take time. And like I said, I'm not doing a long video. I'm going to try to do it in short segments. So, let's see how it turns out. That I'm going to be using today is a 12 by 36. The paints that I'm going to be using is black, titanium white, and cobalt blue. The brushes that I'm going to be using for this, for the background, is a number 18 Bristle, a number 12 flat brush, and a number 4 Filbert. Just so you'll know what I'm using, I have a clipboard that I'm using as my palette. But I put silicone mat that I got from Hobby Lobby. I cut it in half and stuck it on here. And that's what a lot of times you'll see in my paintings when you see the pink stuff. That's what I'm using. I'm going to use my bristle brush. And I'm going to just pick up a little bit of that blue. Start just rubbing it in. That's how I'm going to. I don't have so much room on this table, so I want it to be a blue background, but a lot more white. And so I'm rubbing it in pretty hard. This is going to take some time because this is so long. And just a little dab and a lot more paint. And I am doing my sides because, as I told you, I like to do my sides. And I'm going to cut some music on so you don't have to hear me talk. I'm going to let this dry at this point. I'll come back in and finish my sides off camera. I'm probably going to put another coat. That gives you a good workout. Really does. Because it's a lot bigger than anything I've ever done before. But I know there's probably some spots in here that just did not close in good. And I know there'll be stuff on it, but I may come, like I said, I'm probably going to come back in with another coat of it. I am back. It's completely dry. I did put another coat on it. And in spots there's going to be more blue, and more spots there's going to be more white. On my palette I've got the Cobalt Blue, white, and black, and I'm going to see, and I'm using my number 4 Filbert brush. I'm going to see what kind of, I'm just going to get a little dab of black and see. Oh yeah, I like that color. Let's get just a little bit more black. See how we're coming. Not be going too black with it, Let's grab a little blue. Bring some white in here. It's got a gray, but it's a bluish gray. Yeah, okay. We'll get it down to this edge. Okay, so I'm going to put that over there, and I'm going to work over here. I am actually going to come in here with my Filbert brush, and I'm going to look at this. I'm going to try to divide this into thirds. So if maybe fourths. Let's see, if this is half, I'm going to stay in the half mark. I'm going to come in here and just draw me some, and it can come off just some trees, some I'm just tapping colors on there to make my trees. As you see, wish I could slide it over more. I'm gonna have to slide me over more. We're just coming in there with some of the color I made. Just tapping little trees. They can be different sizes. They can be just some out of focus things back there that I'm not really focusing too much on. Let's see, let's do one along in here. And I'm just kind of rubbing that in. And then we'll just kind of do it in different layers. We can, if I want to fill this one in a little bit more over here, probably should do that. Okay. It doesn't have to be straight, as you can tell. I'm going to pick up some more blue, white, and a little bit of black. And let's get this color going again if we can. I'm not always the best at mixing the same color. Close enough. And these can kind of come in to touch each other. We can pull back some little trees in here. It's just further on back, and you're not seeing. Just kind of bringing these. I'm going to bring this on down a little bit more. I'm sorry, y'all. I have a squeaky chair, but it's comfortable, so that's why I got rid of it. Come back down in here. I know I want to just kind of stay on this line, so that's where I'm putting it. Let's go back in here with this one and just, we want to bring some down a little bit. We can bring it down a little bit. It doesn't matter. Doesn't have to stay exactly on that line. We're just putting some background with some trees. Again, I'm just going to come in here. Just let it blend in. Because that's in the distance. We don't have to make them all the same. bring this one down a little bit more. That's what snow is all about, just covering things up. I'm liking my background. Alright, I'm going to pick up some more white, blue, and black, and I'm just going to have to keep mixing because it's going to take a good bit. What there on my, let's bring on a little more blue. Okay. I've got white on my brush, so that's okay. Now let's see, we're just coming more. I guess if we bring more down if we want to, we can actually just bring in some different trees, and we're going off the edge with them. They don't look too pretty right now, do they? I hope they'll look prettier when we get through with them. I'm just putting in some bushes here because we are in the woods, and so we can just tap in some undergrowth there. And I'm just putting some in. Okay, I'm going to put a little more gray with that. I mean a little more blue. It's getting a little grayish to me. A little more gray than what I want. So now let's bring this one down a little bit more. Of course, we're going to tap in some underbrush here. Just let that kind of go in. And when you look at that, you see, and I'm sliding over a little bit now. I'm just making sure I keep y'all coming with me. Let's go ahead and get this this side done. And of course, anything we don't like, we can always come back with some snow. Alright, I gotta make a little bit more. Could use a neutral gray that I have, and but this is, I got a little more blue in this, so I'm happy with that. Okay, let's bring I'm gonna bring that over there, and I'm gonna bring this along in here. I'm just going to come on out because that's where I want it to come to. I just want it kind of straight in there. Let's just go ahead and put us another one here. And that one a little darker. It's a little bit too light. Let's go ahead and put some of that white in there with that. And I'm just trying to, I've got a lot of paint on my brush there, so I'm just trying to get rid of some of that. I just got a little bit more than those in, but that's okay. Let's bring this one down a little bit more. Just kind of scraping on our ends in. Just kind of putting just some, just makes it look wintry. So I am going to make some more blue here because I do like the blue. Alright, let's bring this one down. And I'm going to let that just kind of go in there. We just kind of, when you look at trees, they have all kinds of shapes, and one might not have nothing. Go and pick a Christmas tree out of the woods and see. I'm just kind of going around in here to give that some, there we go, some blending in. Okay, let's pick up just a little bit. I want to wipe some of this off. And let's just go in here. That's all we're doing. And it just, it's amazing sometimes just looking at it. Just looking at it, it looks like a bunch of lines. But when you look in the camera, it looks, I'm seeing it, what I want it to be. Alright, let's go a little closer here. Let's put one close in here. And I know they're all about the same size, but that's okay. They're in the woods, so. Might be got too much black there. Let's grab a little more white and gray it up some. And then let's grab a little blue to blue it up some. Okay. Not something I have to go in a lot of detail back there with. Let's do this one a little more curvy in here. And then we can just come around here and just kind of rub that in. Right over here. Let's come in here. We're just going to let those touch. Grab a little more blue there. Okay, now we'll just come in here with a tree, kind of hide behind that one, and then we can come in here with another one in here. It's one of those, let's do some background noise. That's pretty well what it is. Alright, we're going to come here. We're going to they don't have to be the exact same. Let's put one right back in here, just that's gonna kind of do their thing. And I'm still making sure I'm focused on the camera. Alright, so we'll bring another one right along in here because we're only going to have half a tree this time. It's okay. Let's bring him. We're going to take him off the screen some though. And they're just going to touch there. Okay. Let's bring in some things here. Okay. So there. I'm going to go back down to this end and fill in just a little bit more on my trees. Okay. Just get this. I want him to come off the camera, off the canvas a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to wash and dry my brush. So we've got our background with the blue and white, and we've got our trees on here. So that's going to conclude part 1 of the family. Come back and watch us for the next video to see what we do to the trees.